Picture it, early aughts. You come home from second grade and plop yourself in front of the television to witness democracy in action. Millions of Americans have cast their vote, and the candidate who's received the most votes is about to be announced the winner. Oh, I'm not talking about the 2000 presidential election, I'm talking about the first season of American Idol. When Kelly Clarkson was announced the winner of the first season of the smash hit show, 22.8 million viewers tuned in to watch an election worth celebrating. I, for one, could never forget a moment like this. But 2 years earlier, the nation was on what felt like the brink of implosion over the results of the presidential election. A combination of factors, including faulty voting methods like hanging chads, an electoral college that made Florida basically the only state that mattered in determining the winner, and an ultimate Supreme Court decision that basically allowed George W. Bush to become president despite losing the popular vote, led to a political divide and general disillusionment in democracy among the American people. It's easy to forget in today's age of rising authoritarianism that American democracy has been dangling by a chad at least since the year 2000. That's to say nothing of the general fear, anxiety, and enforcement of patriotism brought on by the events of 9/11. America would soon be involved in two wars that many opposed, but which institutions like the United States government, the music industry, universities, and media of all forms lined up to support. And then came American Idol, a roadmap to show us exactly how democracy was meant to work. We weren't presented with two mediocre options and told if we voted for one and the electoral math lined up in their favor, they could end up being the winner. Instead, we were presented with tens of thousands of participants who, week by week, fought for our approval until two talented, well-qualified stars remained for us to choose from. And it worked. Kind of. No one's career could really compare to the winner of that first season.
If you know the words, help me out here.
And we don't really know whether the individual votes actually impacted the outcome. In addition to AT&T sponsoring the whole thing in order to encourage use of the new text messaging technology, the whole thing was also produced by 19 Entertainment, a sister of record label 19 Recordings, which held the exclusive rights to produce the winner's music. They very well could have interfered to ensure a winner that they viewed as bankable. But whether Kelly Clarkson's eventual victory was the result of popular election or corporate selection, it didn't really matter. In a time when an archaic and empirically bad electoral system left half the country disillusioned with democracy, American Idol gave us faith that the choices of everyday citizens mattered. So, when an administration of dubious legitimacy needed as much popular support as possible for a couple of new wars, American Idol, for better or for worse, played its role in re-establishing public faith in our institutions. A population that felt very out of control of the world took some comfort in being able to control whose music they got to listen to while shopping at the mall.